Greetings, Dave Knight, Baja Sports BC, and I'm Rosarito. I posted a screenshot of something happened yesterday. It seems an organization of an event that happened last Saturday. They asked me to remove all my content. That means videos, 15 videos, 15 videos or so, because they told me I don't have their permission to put the videos. So I removed them all. And here's something, and I got a couple of replies to a couple of people on my social platform. And I wrote this, so please bear with this stuff. You have seen my post about the organization that stated that I did not have their permission to upload the videos at the last sports event and requested to have them removed. That happened on Instagram. They sent me the information on Instagram yesterday. So I followed their request. I removed all my content of those videos. I removed them on all my platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, Blue Sky. Obviously, that organization does not know me. You have known me for 10 years living in Rosarito. I have been living here as a photographer for 10 years, specializing with sports and video since 2018. That's when I created Baja Sports BC in 2018. I know the need of publicity with sports, especially here in Rosarito Beach. There is very little media here, coverage here for sports. I know the press here, and they rarely attend these events, even press conferences. If there's a press conference for sports, there's very few publicity, very few. I've attended for boxing running races that I'm the only person who shows up. Yeah. Now, I enjoy being in the action, taking photos and videos and interviewing the athletes. For example, the boxing. When the boxer wins, I immediately try to do my best to interview the boxer in English and Spanish as much as possible, because that's a great way for me to promote Baja Sports. But the key thing is to promote the boxer, because they just won, and hey, they need to know about that one. And the thing is, people want to know what's going on. So they greatly appreciate the content because they can show of what they have done. I do not expect compensation. If I get compensation, great. If not, I accept that. At least the sport survives when I put my content. If I do not put my photos and videos, then who will else see what happens? Very few. Especially for the press here in Rosarito? Yeah. Or here, generally. Not just here, but also how many people promote photos and videos not for the big pro events, for small events. That's it. So, a lot of people see my content. They see the action. They see their family, their friends. The athletes can prove to their world of their success. The coaches can be proud of their accomplishments. Their parents are truly amazed and happy. Also, if I do not share my work, many people will never know, and the organization will lose future athletes and possible future professionals. I will continue to do my work because I know that some of the sports organizations respect my work. I know the people here, especially for the boxing scene, they know me, they respect me. That's a good thing, because the photos and videos. And at times, I get messages from different places, from Mexico City, Veracruz, also from the United States, Las Vegas, Mississippi. I get a couple messages from Buenos Aires and Peru about my content. Yeah, for boxing and other events. That's it. And they want to know what's going on in Baja California. I'm a simple reporter, but I'm helping other people. I got a message about a couple weeks ago from Veracruz. They thought I'm a promoter. No, I'm a sports reporter. That's it. But they want to come here to Baja. So I send contacts. I send contacts for boxing promotioners. That's it. And other people. I got a person from somewhere, I think Nigeria. They want to come. They want publicity for boxing, and they're interested to come over here. This is the important thing, is that's one responsibility of being a sports reporter. They ask, I provide them information contents. They have options. In addition, that organization who told me to remove the content, they will never get any publicity from me. They didn't ask me, they just said remove that stuff. Why? There's a couple theories about that one, but that doesn't matter right now. There are very few press that cover sports events. They will lose. That organization will lose publicity. And another point, those organizations, any organizations that have events, small or big, need publicity. Organizations need publicity for the events, because if you do not share that stuff, then you're not going to have a lot of audience. A lot of people are going to shut up. People won't know what's going on. That's it. Now, there are numerous media here in Rosarito. Paper, TV, online, social platforms. There's numerous platforms. Facebook, YouTube, X, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and more. The media share your information for your events, press conference for events. Their responsibility is to get your information so you can promote your event. That means people will know of your event, so they're going to save the date and they'll attend your event. The media will share the events in order that everyone knows of your event. If you only go with one or two media services, then you're going to lose. There's a lot of services here, media services. Search the numerous media services here and invite them to your events. Also press conferences. If you have a press conference, look through. Yeah, you need to look through all the media on Facebook. Yeah, go through Facebook and Instagram, but go on Facebook. And the thing is this, you contact them so they're able to attend your press conference so they can get this information. If you don't have a press conference, then you can send your information to them and they can share it so people will know. Because if you just share it on your page, you're guaranteed people? No, I don't think so. Okay. With only one service here, you can have 10. There's about 5 or 10 different media services. You have newspapers here. They're good to a point. But the thing is this, you want to have an event that's going to happen this weekend, you talk to online, Facebook. Certain newspapers come from Tijuana, Frontera. They're coming from, there's a reporter who lives here in Rosarito. They provide all that stuff daily. Certain newspapers don't. But the key thing is this, there's other online services here. And you want to contact those people to let them know, say you got an event, contact them. Send them this information so they can share it. If you don't share your information, then your event is going to fail. Bomb. That's it. Now, this is my own personal point. I have Baja Sports BC. It's a sports media started in 2018. When I got involved with sports, it's a good way to help with the community. I got involved with a local football team, Tigers, now the Rangers, and they won championship this year and last year. I haven't attended them because they have other events, but the thing is this, that's how I got in with sports. And then also got boxing, and you got surfing, and you got more events going on. And the other thing is I in Rosarito. I in Rosarito is a media page. It focuses on culture and events, mostly for culture, festivals. Now, I provide my service in English. Because, why? I'm an American. I'm a foreigner. And the thing is this, there's a lot of foreigners who live here in Rosarito. And they need to know what's going on. They want to know what's going on for the festivals and events for that stuff. We all know of tourism. What is tourism? People coming from Tijuana, Mexicali, Ensenada, Sonora? True. But a lot of people come from the United States and they don't speak Spanish. Yeah. And they would love to attend the food festivals, music festivals, art events, and sports events here. They want to attend it. They come here for a short time, long time. They can attend those events. They want to see what's going on, the small events, the big events. Most people know the big events, but what about the small events? That's something else. Also, another thing is there are a lot of Americans who live here. There's around 15,000 Americans. Yeah, I went through the census of Mexico, and they said about 15,000 Americans who live here. And yeah, I'm one of them now. I've been here for 10 years. So the thing is, there's a lot of people, a lot of Americans who live here, and I know they don't speak Spanish. Some learn Spanish. Yo hablo español, yo tengo que aprender más español. Yo aprendí español en mi universidad en Costa Rica and Mexico. Pero there's a lot of Americans who live here who love to attend these events, but they don't speak Spanish. The thing is this, the key thing for Ein Rosarito, my page, is that we provide the events in English so the Americans or the English-speaking community knows about that. For the people here, but also for the tourists. Okay? So, Ein Rosarito is English for the English-speaking community who lives here and the tourists who visit Rosarito. We know tourism is hurting hard here. And the key thing is this, you go to this press conference, it's always in Spanish. Well, very few in English. I'm one of them. We went to the wine festival last Friday. Majority was in press conference was in Spanish. I interviewed one chef from Tijuana in English. That's it. People need to know what people want to go. They want to attend these events. They don't have to. I mean, most of the people here, they're retired, so they want to know what's going on and they would love to attend these events. So my point is this, if you have an event, go to a press conference. If you have a press conference, send us information. If not, send the information, go to the media. But also, the key thing is this, tourists. Also for the Americans who live here. Give me this information. Ein Rosarito, Baja Sports BC. We'll provide the information about your event in English to get more people to attend. If you don't share this information, then your event won't exist. That's the big problem. And I provided my service for years. And that organization said, remove their content. Well, you know what? You will lose a lot more publicity. I provide my service for free. You might call me a fool, like, oh, don't do things for free. Well, you know what? Well, the thing is this, at least people know what's going on. So here is Dave signing off. Diego Knight, Baja Sports BC, Ein Rosarito. I'm here to help. I need this information. If you don't share your information, then it won't happen. Signing off. We have a weight conference for boxing. I'll be there today. And we have the big boxing match tomorrow. So this is how I'm going to promote the sports. Also for the events. So take care. See you.